electricity consumers may have to gear up to pay higher tariffs to enjoy constant power supply. This was made known by the Minister for Power, Works and Housing, Babatunde Fashola. The minister says the federal government will only pay legally verifiable debts owed the power generating companies. Mr. Fashola says the additional 220 megawatts of electricity produced by the Egbin power plant should be distributed to consumers, especially industrial and residential areas.
When this plant was built about 3 decades or a little over, there was a lot of pomp and pageantry here. But thereafter, I think maybe one more or perhaps none was built. But our population has grown since then. This plant, I think, has an installed capacity of about 1,300 and something megawatts, 6 turbines. Over the years, one turbine after the other shut down. And by the time this plant was sold, I think barely 1.5 or 2 turbines were operational. Today, we are at a point where all the 6 turbines are back on stream. Now, one of the things that they've told me they're doing is to sign a dedicated power evacuation to a co-disco. And it's the discos that bring power to our homes. And I think what we would expect is that we can convey the message very clearly that if a co-disco takes power and is able to dedicate it to those who can pay a slightly higher cost, which our regulators must now begin to accommodate. Because if there is a willing buyer and a willing seller, we must allow the economics to take place.